Today, we're headed to the Northeast, checking out 4 more properties that are $85,000 and less. And one of these is sitting on almost 3 acres of land, and it's just minutes to Watkins Glen. Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope you're all having a beautiful day, and your cup is always full of happiness. So, yep, all these properties today are $85,000 and less, so why not check them out? And we're going to begin right here. This one's in New Jersey, and I gotta say, I don't think that I have shown a house in New Jersey prior to this episode, and this one states it's a foreclosure, and it's just under $90,000, listed at $89,900. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house with 936 square feet on a lot that's just shy of 6,000 square feet. And you'll find it at 6315 Whittier Drive in Millville, New Jersey, 08332. This property's been on the market just shy of 24 hours as I upload this video, and it was built in 1960, so let's check it out. It's $89,900 in Millville, New Jersey. So in Millville, New Jersey, we are in Cumberland County. The population is just under 158,000 people, and your median home values are going to be just around $280,000 to $430,000. So let's check it out. So we have a wood-sided house with a metal roof. Looks like it may have some solar panels. And I do want to mention that the property tax rate in Cumberland County is 1.62%. And you're always welcome to have home inspections. Go check these places out in person. The listing agency and the addresses for these properties are always found in the description box below every video. Millville, New Jersey right here. $89,900. And this again is Cumberland County. So yeah, we have rough cut siding, plywood siding with a metal roof. This is cute. You could paint it a fresh pop of color or paint it a lighter color and have a fresh pop of color around your window trim and your front door. So we're going through here and we see automatically that the living area has a drop ceiling. And we have vinyl flooring. Looks like we're getting painted paneling on the inside also. And if you're looking in New Jersey, this is Cumberland County. $85,000, and this is the highest price in today's episode. And if you're new here, remember you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community. Hit the notification bell, because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. And you can meander through the episodes here and check these properties out, because many times I show you houses under $75,000, under $50,000, sometimes under $35,000 that you can move right into. So look at this one. This one looks fine for the money, I would say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So here is what we have of a kitchen. You have a 2-door refrigerator with an ice maker. And looks like you have your gas range and some counter space over on the far end. Has potential. $85,000 when your median home values are between $280,000 and $430,000. Yeah, this is cute. We has possibilities, you guys. Remember to leave me a comment, let me know where you're viewing from, and let me know what you think of these houses for the price points. And again, photographs may not do houses justice, right? So we really got to get in there and get the lay of the land. However, we're just checking these out to see what kind of house we can get for our money. Today we're in New Jersey. So it looks like we step up into this next room off of the kitchen here. It looks like you may have a room right behind it as well. Kitchen does have a ceiling fan. That's nice. Get that New Jersey breeze circulating. How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a great week. Cup's always full of happiness. That glass is full of gratitude. I'm not sure what room we're in, but looks functional nonetheless. New Jersey. 1.62% is your property tax rate, and that's what your assessor is going to come out and gauge your property taxes on. So there's what we see of the bathroom. Full bathroom with a shower enclosure there. Does have a window above your commode. Millville, New Jersey. So it looks like we might need a little bit of ceiling attention here, and this is one of the bedrooms. Looks like you have dual closets. Better than none, right? And this is a foreclosure from what the listing states, and it does look like there's some solar panels on the roof. And this is 6315 Whittier Drive, and that's Millville, New Jersey, 08332. So let's check it out on the map. They don't give us a street view. So looks like you're going to have a lot of local amenities here, including Little Sunshine Farm Stand. Shout out to them. And let's see, we're right near Laurel Lake, if you happen to know where that is. And let's see, we have Fines Mill Village nearby. So we are in, so here's Lavoie Theater up to the north. So we're in Millville, New Jersey, and we are west of Estelle Manor. We're west of, let's see here. We're east of Lawrence, and we are north of Down, D-O-W-N-E, and you're right near the Delaware Bay right here. Sweet. And then here is your satellite view for your parcel. And there you have it. There's your rectangular parcel right here off of Whittier Drive in Millville, New Jersey. Sweet find right there if anybody's looking in Cumberland County. 6315 Whittier Drive. And it says here, 3-bedroom, 1 full bath home offers a great opportunity for homeowners or investors alike. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer in New Jersey. You have comfortable living room and functional layout. Property provides a solid foundation to make your own and enjoy the peaceful surroundings of Laurel Lake community. And you're also conveniently located near local shops, dining, and major roadways. And when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed, and the house is 66 years old. On an assessment of $81,900, it shows the taxes are $2,574. However, contact the Cumberland County Clerk's Office for more accurate tax detail. And that's $89,900. States it's a foreclosure in Millville, New Jersey. So go check that one out, you guys, and let us know in the comments if you do. Now we're going to head into Montour Falls. Check this one out. This is minutes to Watkins Glen, and this is on 2.71 acres of land. This looks like a phenomenal opportunity for somebody out there that's looking for a fixer and they want some square footage. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with 2,306 square feet at 355 South Genesee Street in Montour Falls, New York, 14865, which means we are in Schuyler County. Population is just under 18,000 people. And your median home values here are right around $240,000, and your property tax rate is climbing to 2.27%. And let's see here. It says it's been on the market 8 days. It was built in 1830, and it does have an attached garage. Let's check it out. Wow, look at this beautiful home right here. Almost 3 acres of land, minutes from Watkins Glen. This has got to be gorgeous. The location, the house. So we're on a concrete foundation. We do have an enclosed porch here on the left side. Looks like it's wood-sided with a shingle roof. Somebody go check this out and let us know in the comments. And this is $79,900, under $80,000. And again, your median home values are over $240,000. Look at this place. Almost 3 acres of land. This is your hobby farm. Maybe you want to have a garden. Maybe you want to grow some things in your garden and share with your community. Maybe you're just looking for a little bit of acreage and you're okay with a higher tax rate. Here you go. Montour Falls, New York, minutes to Watkins Glen. Wow, so here's our garage space. Doesn't look like you have automated garage door openers, but that's okay. Maybe they'll include that lawnmower. It's a Cub Cadet. Wow, look at this. Yeah, this is going to need some attention, but it's still $79,900. And if you're looking for a fixer, here you go. Montour Falls, New York. And this is Schuyler County. So we do need some ceiling repair, but look at those beautiful cabinets. And it looks like we do have some carpet. I bet there's hardwood floor beneath it, wouldn't you say? Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these houses today. Be sure to meander through the episodes. In the previous episode, I went to the Sunshine State. Showed you some nice houses there, under $85,000 also. Wow, I bet this is very nice when you get in there and get the lay of the land. You can have those home inspections. You can make offers. These properties are placed on the market to be sold. That has vintage hardware on that window there. Oh, this is sweet. I love these finds. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, you guys. This looks really pretty. Look at your built-ins and your vintage hardware on all these cabinet doors. There's your hardwood flooring. Does have closet space, which is a bonus for these older homes. Wow, yeah, it's gonna, maybe it needs a roof. It's hard to say without really getting in there. As I mentioned in all the episodes, these photographs may not do these houses justice. You really got to get in there and get the lay of the land. But look at all the cabinet space and or built-in shelves and hidden closets. You can always ask the agent or do some research on your own and find out how long the homes have been vacant. And as I mentioned, they don't increase in value the longer they sit there unoccupied. So here's what we see of one of the full bathrooms. That might be like attic space on this left photograph here. And this is Montour Falls, minutes to Watkins Glen. Look at this. Gorgeous staircase. So there's what we see of the hardwood flooring. Isn't it a shame when these houses sit vacant like this? Somebody needs to scoop this one up because houses need people and people need houses. And this one's just looking for some love. And a lot of it. And a lot of ambition and motivation. And yes, some money. I am not oblivious to that. However, when I see properties like this just screaming for attention, I just have to show them. They just pull at my heartstrings, I guess you could say. So here's one of the bathrooms as well, and that's 2, 4, 6, 8, at least 8 by 5, maybe 40 square foot bathroom right there with a tub and shower. And then we have another bedroom over here. There's the survey. Almost 3 acres of land. Shows you where your septic tank is because you're going to have private septic, well, and utilities with this. That is beautiful. That just needs someone to just call it home, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. 355 South Genesee Street, 79.9. And let's see where we are on the map right here. So the inn at Willinaway is right nearby. Shout out to them. We have the Falls Motel. We have Chicago Falls Park nearby, Eagle Cliff Falls, Deckertown Falls. Oh, I bet it's gorgeous here. You do have the hospital right nearby as well, just north of this house. So that's good to know. There's your Watkins Glen State Park. Oh my goodness, you guys. Who's going to steal this one up here? Go save this one. And here's Odessa to the east. And Ithaca's over here to the east as well. And then we're right below Burdett, and we're right near the Seneca Lake. And we are east of Hammondsport and Bradford. And we're north of Campbell. Here's Corning and Horseheads and Elmira are right down to the south. Right off of Highway 99, you've got Highway 81. There you have it. Beautiful location right there. And I don't know why they're not giving me... Where's my satellite view, people? I don't know. It's not giving me a satellite view for some reason. And it's been on the market 8 days, and it was built in 1830, as I mentioned, and it does have the 2-car garage. Sorry about the satellite view. And it has it says here, rare opportunity, spacious 4-bedroom, 2-bath house offering over 2,300 square feet of living space, situated on approximately 2.7 acres in the village of Montour Falls. And it features a large footprint and a rare lot size for the area. You have significant potential for renovation or redevelopment. And it states here that it's cash. However, again, check with the agent. Maybe this, could qualify for a rehab loan. You just never know. Do a little research on that. And let's see here. It was listed in June of 2023 for $200,000. It was sold in October of 2023 for $190,000. Now they're listing it for $79,900. So not sure what's going on there. The house is 196 years old. On an assessment of $182,000, it shows the taxes were $87.43. And again, the tax rate is 2.27%, and they're asking $79,900 for this property near Watkins Glen. Wow, beautiful house. $79,900. That'd be a beautiful one to get in there and get the lay of the land. Beautiful, $79,900, 2.71 acres. All right, now we're headed into Granville, New York, and this one is in Washington County, and this is on 1.5 acres, and this is $49,900, and it's at 10329 State Route 40, Granville, New York, 12832. It's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 1,200 square feet. This house has been on the market for 86 days. It was built in 1880. So let's check it out. Look at this pretty little country house with a shingle roof and wood siding. Has a covered front entry with that wrought iron detail. $49,900. And it does have a detached building as well. Wow, this has got potential, you guys. Under $50,000 for a house to call your own. And we are in Washington County, as I mentioned, so we're 30 minutes or so from Lake George with this house. Acre and a half. And here your property tax rate is 2.41%, and your median home values are just under $300,000. And this has got a population of around 59,000 people. And again, this is Washington County. Granville, New York. I don't know if we're going to get interior view of this one, but we do have an enclosed front porch. This is cute. Yeah, this just needs some attention. Look at how pretty that setting is. So you do have a little walkway to get you up to the front door. So there's what we see of the back side. Yeah, it has a shingle roof. Somebody's got to go check this one out too. Look at that. And again, do some research. Ask how long it's been vacant. But if any of you are looking in Washington County, New York, and Granville, go check this one out. Over an acre and a half of land. I bet that's really nice on the inside. It's going to need some attention, of course, at under $50,000, but it has potential just from what we see on the outside here. Very pretty. And as summer, comes into play, I bet it's just going to be in full bloom. Get some of these branches off the exterior, fix that up, and call it home. $49,900. 10329 State Route 40. And that's Granville, New York. Been on the market 86 days, built in 1880. And it does say it has a one-car garage. Let's see where we are on the map. Lake George is nearby. So let's get a shout out to Dancing Ewe Farm. Probably a sheep farm. And we have Rathburn's Maple Sugar House nearby, and you're not far from the Vermont line by any means. So we're east of Comstock, New York, and we're in Granville. So right here is where we are. Red marks the spot. Saratoga Springs is right down here to the south as well. And Albany is down here to the south. So we are right here, red marks the spot, and right there is Lake George. How beautiful of a location is that? Now let's check out the satellite view and check out your parcel. And there is the parcel right there. Nice rectangular parcel right off of Highway 40. There you have it. And this is country property. And this is Granville, New York right there. So we'll scroll out a little bit. That gives you more of a view of where you are, right near Lake George. Beautiful spot right there, I would say. A lot of falls nearby. Nice. And it states here that it's a rural Granville setting on 1.5 acres. It's an older style house offering 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath, but requires a complete rehabilitation. Property is being sold as is and best suited for contractors or buyers looking for a full renovation project. However, that can be subjective. I would say go check it out in person and see for yourself if it's something that you would like to handle. And you do have a detached garage here, well and septic, and you're conveniently located near State Road 40. And when we check out the history, it was sold for $34,000 back in 2010. It was listed for $74,900. Now they're down to $49,900, and the house is 146 years old. And on an assessment of $77,900, the taxes were $1,454. But again, you can check with Washington County Clerk's Office for the accurate tax detail. And that one again is $49,900 in Granville, New York, near Lake George on 1.5 acres of property. Nice. Now we're going to head into Addison, New York. Look at this place. This is $36,000 on 2 acres of land, you guys. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property with 1,627 square feet. And you'll find this one at 2766 County Route 102 in Addison, New York, 14801. And this one's only been on the market, well, it'll be a couple of days by the time you see this. And it was built in 1890. So in Addison, New York, we are in Steuben County. Population is around 92,000. and your property tax rate in Steuben County is 1.44%, and your property values are around $190,000. So let's check this out. $36,000 on 2 acres of land with your well, septic, and utilities. Now automatically we can see that we have a shingle roof. We also have a covered porch on the front, rough cut siding. $36,000 in Addison, New York, and you're going to be about 20 minutes to Corning with this one. Look at this. So this could be a hobby farm, a farmette. Again, maybe you want to start a garden. Maybe you want to have some animals. Let your big dogs roam free. Free range your chickens and ducks. Yeah, look at this. 2 acres of land, and this is $36,000. You are hard-pressed to find any kind of lot in some states for $36,000, let alone 2 acres. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of today's houses and their price points. Now, if you didn't want mint green, you could change the color of the exterior, but we do see a shingle roof. Here's a little outbuilding. Great little chicken hotel. Duck house, whatever you want to use it for. Does have a concrete pad. You could add on to that if you like. Look at this. $36,000 find right here. So that building has a metal roof on it. So here's what we see of the kitchen. So we do have a counter area here. We do have baseboard heating. Looks like we may have some tile, maybe hardwood flooring. Another reason to go check it out in person. And again, the listing agency and the addresses are always found in the description box below. Very nice kitchen. You have a gas range with a window above it. Nice cabinets. Does have a dishwasher. Looks like it's been closed up for a while. Wow, look at this, you guys. $36,000 house right here. Just looking for someone to call it home. So it looks like we do step up into the area here off the living room. Living room has a ceiling fan. That's nice. So this could be the primary bedroom. With your vanity, then you walk around maybe to a jetted tub. So they took out the flooring in the primary. Maybe there's been an issue with this. Needs attention, obviously, for $36,000. But it's all about the low price and high potential with this channel. And for these houses, so here may be your laundry area. In this room to the right. Goes right outside. That's nice. This could be the upstairs. Yeah, this just needs some finishing, needs some attention, of course, but it wouldn't matter to me to have no flooring. It'd be easier just to, do what you want with it when you don't have to rip all that out of there. So there's the other full bathroom with, looks like, a walk-in shower. $36,000 in Addison, New York, and again, we're in Steuben County. Not far from Corning. So this building has a metal roof on it also. So you have at least 2 or 3 outbuildings with this. Nice. Great country find for one of you out there. So there you do have a couple of stalls. If you want to house some animals. Wow, that has potential. Look at the beautiful scenery all around you. Looks very private. You've got some areas here for gardening. Nice. And that's $36,000 at 2766 County Route 102. And this is Addison, New York, in Steuben County. Yeah, this definitely has potential and possibilities. If you're looking to live in the Northeast, and let's see what the listing states. It's only been on the market a few days. And it was built in 1890. And again, there's 1,627 square feet here. And the listing states located in the quiet countryside of Addison, New York. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with potential on 2 acres. You can have a shed, a small stable, making it well suited for storage or hobby farming. And you also have plenty of space to customize. And when we look at the history on this one, this was, sold for $60,000 back in 2016. Then it was listed for $89,900. They sold it for $91,150 back in 2017. Now, many years later, they're listing it for $39,900. Well, they were. Now they're down to $36,000, and the house is 136 years old. And on an assessment of $78,200, the taxes were $2,080. And again, your property tax rate in this county of Steuben County is 1.44%. And again, you can call the county clerk's office for more accurate tax detail. And that's $36,000 in Addison, New York. Let's check out the map. Okay, so we are, let's see, we're near Slug Life Farm. Shout out to them. We're near Rathbone. That's over to the east. We have Jasper over to the west. Not far from the Pennsylvania line. Here's Corning over here to the east. In Big Flats, you're not far from Elmira either, or Horseheads. And so red marks the spot right there. And Hornell is up here to the northwest. Red marks the spot. So here's a satellite view. There's your parcel. Nice. 2 acres, square parcel right there. Look at all the trees. You don't have any neighbor right on top of you by any means, but there are some in the distance if that's of comfort to you. Look at that. Oh, $36,000, you guys, on 2 acres of land. Somebody go check this one out too. 2766 County Route 102. Sweet. And so yeah, plenty of potential. Totally hobby farm or farmette right there. $36,000, and that's in Addison. Yeah, that's got a lot. I'm looking at that as a completely different exterior color and a different color trim, fresh landscaping, and as the season progresses, I bet that's going to be very pretty. 2 acres, and that is Addison, New York, 14801. And then this one here is in Granville, New York for $49,900 on 1.5 acres, and that again is Washington County. And that has 1,200 square feet. And then we have this one here that is in Montour Falls, minutes from Watkins Glen for $79,900 on 2.71 acres. Or if you're looking for a New Jersey house, this one's $89,900 on under 6,000 square foot lot. And that is hot off the listing press as well. And that'll do it for today's episode. Hope you're all having a beautiful weekend. It's always great to be with you. Be sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share these episodes, meander through them, and we'll see you in the next one because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. And I hope you enjoyed these Northeast properties. Cheers.